Hey, so the Degrassi fan, also the Degrassi fan here, and today I'm going Walking the Broken Glass Part 1. Now, for this plot, the main plot, to get you started for the main plot, Katie tries to give revenge on Drew, ruin his life, Bianca. So, she starts crying in this episode. She wasn't crying during the episode, because Mo brings up, apparently, like, they're having this assembly for the hockey players so they feel welcome, and Kate wants to destroy the hockey players, each one of them. So she says, okay, we have to go to the house, and Mo says, why don't you snuggle up to Drew, because Dallas is with Drew, that's the team captain. So she's like, okay, we're not doing that. So she starts crying and everything, thinking about Drew, so why is that out of me? She tells Marisol they had sex, and says, Marisol says, I'm going to find Drew and introduce his man parts to her boots. But she wants them not to. Katie asked Marisol to have a sleepover at her house. They have a little sleepover, but during the sleepover, Marisol brings boys. She brings Mo, and she brings Jake. And Katie's like, I thought it would be secret between us. She said, we're still going to have them. The boys not going to stay all night. They just here to get over Drew. She said, you can have Jake. Later on, they wind up playing a game. Katie and Jake wind up kissing. And she starts crying during the kiss. She's like, oh, I feel bad because you're not helping me get over Drew. He's like, wow, I feel used. But Jake says he has a perfect plan for to get over Drew. They go to Drew's house with a carton of A's. They're going to throw it at his window, but Katie sees Bianca's car outside. She throws it at her car, and then after that, she rams her side view mirrors with her knee and breaks, and Drew's like, okay, no, not Drew, Jake's like, okay, I need to go, and that's what happens between them. So later on, they get to school, and Katie's like, oh, so, like, because Drew, like, duct taping her headlight, not headlight, her side mirror, and Katie's like, oh, she's just telling about, oh, the cars and stuff, Bianca, like that, and basically Bianca and Katie about to fight. Drew told her to back up because Katie has a black belt, so then that's when Katie assumes to tell, she tells Drew, because Drew says, why don't you just take their hate on me? You got her out of this. She says, I have a lot of ammunition when it comes to you. So later on, she gets this video from Dallas for the assembly, but she winds up taking it and putting it, like, she just puts Drew at the party. She turns that on, the periodic, because it comes on, like, hockey team, now sees Dallas, Campbell, Luke, and all them. Then it shows Drew at the party. He's like, I had sex, I'm a man, yeah, I'm a man. It's pretty funny part. He's like, I'm a man, yeah. So after that, Drew gets embarrassed. Bianca gets mad at Drew, says, you didn't even tell me, you lied, and we're over. She winds up leaving. Now, that was kind of the main plot, how the main plot ended for this episode, with Katie telling Mr. Simpson she did it. Now for the subplot, Eli and Becky, this showdown finally starts. They start fighting. Yes, because Becky, I got a permission to do a play with Mr. Simpson, but Eli needs to do a play for his NYU portfolio. So now, basically, he tells Eli, Mr. Simpson, want to work with Becky. So he goes to Becky, they made a die. Eli just has to control everything, like, yeah, I got my own team already, you just bring their freshmen. They have a little party later on, like a little class with her announcement. She's like, Becky takes control, but she's like, no, we're not doing that play you wanted to do, because he wanted to do some old play, this kind of modern thing. Hey, Becky said, we're not doing that. I picked the play, we're doing Romeo and Juliet, the musical, and yeah, what the musical? Like, Eli, he said he doesn't want to do a musical, so she got to take advantage because how Eli treated her, I guess, at the dot. And it's a pretty good storyline. That's how mostly the subplot ended. For the third plot, we have Campbell and Maya and Tristan. And Tristan and Maya's in the French class, and they basically tell Campbell has to work in a group, so he winds up being paired with Maya and Tristan. And Tristan, I guess, he has a little crush on Campbell, so he goes to talkative, so in 1 second, quiet when Campbell comes around. Later on, next day, Maya's like, well, at least didn't you get a friend request from Campbell? Because Tristan thinks he messed up his first impression. He's like, no, did you? He's like, yep, I did. So she says, don't worry, you might get a second chance later on. So she pretends to be fake like Maya and typing while she's talking to Campbell on the computer. They go in at lunch. He tells, Campbell walks over and says, Maya, here's my season 1 of Lost DVDs. If you want it, you can have it. Maya is lost, but she winds up finding that Tristan, because Tristan told her after Campbell left that I faked to be you on the computer. So she said, just go over there and talk to them. He goes over there. He says, hey guys, any more space? And they're staring at him. Owen's like, oh my gosh, why do you walk over here? Has some space look. And Campbell's like, I think you're at the wrong table. And they all laugh at him. Campbell walks away sad. Later on during the day, Tristan tells Maya that I guess that Campbell's just like a jerk with the rest of the hockey team. She said, yeah, but Campbell walks up and said, I'm sorry. Having a lunch, I'm far away from home. My home said hockey team like my family, so I had to play along. He said, I just want to know I'm not a jerk. He walks away, turns around, smells at both of them and waves. He tells Maya, you have to give me your password to your face frame so we can talk more, and that's basically how it ends. Great episode overall. I really enjoyed it. I gave it 10 stars. Can't wait for tomorrow's episode. So comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this episode, what you expect for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.